Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 16th of April 2019. And we have very interesting news, and there's a good news at the start. Glenmorangie is changing their standard range. Ooh, change is bad, not a good news. No. It is actually the Quinta Ruban is becoming older. Yeah, the Quinta Ruban used to be 10 years and then 2 years of port wine casks. And now it's 10 years of bourbon casks and 4 years of port wine casks. So he gets more of that finish and more interesting flavors. It's still going to be 46% ABV and non-chill filtered. And it is now coming in a green design. And probably when you start redesigning one of your standard range bottles, you probably will change a few other designs as well. So keep being subscribed here and you will find out over the next weeks how the standard range of Glenmorangie is changing. Then we have the big Peat Feis Ile 2019. Last year I told you to send in your big peat pictures to Big Peat, and then you might end up on a very interesting Big Peat fan edition. And now they have put 400 of these selfies on this bottle, and it is gonna be released next week. I'm not sure how available it is on the international market, but in Germany we get it next week. Then we have the Ardnahoe Distillery, and I distributed some of a bit of a fake news there because I was a bit too early. I said it was already open when it wasn't, but now it is finally open. If you look at the original website, you don't find the news that they just opened, but we have already seen pictures of the opening ceremony, so we are pretty sure now that now it is open. For everybody who doesn't know the Ardnahoe Distillery, it's one of the new distilleries on Islay, just between Islay and Bunnahabhain. Yeah, then we have news about Dr. Nick Savage from Macallan, and he is actually leaving Macallan. He will be working for Bladnoch on the 1st of July. He will be the master distiller of Bladnoch. And yeah, so he will do the renovating, and he will probably be very involved in changing the new range of the Bladnoch distillery. And then we have some heritage news. The Blackmiddens Distillery. Don't know the distillery? That's because it's one of the lost distilleries. And it is a distillery that was near Cabrach. And it is said to be the first licensed farm distillery of Scotland. It was only active for a few years, from 1825 to 1833, with a pot still of 180 liters, which is really small. And now they're digging it up, trying to reconstruct the whole distillery, and they want to build a heritage center and reconstructed whiskey distillery and a little museum. So when I am in the space side and they have opened, I will probably make a video about it. Yeah, and last but not least, we have some news from the German market. 5 years ago, in 2014, I did a video about the Slyr's Mountain Edition, and that was a video where you saw casks going up the hill, and in the end the casks were filled, and now 4 years later the casks have finally matured in mountain climate and extreme temperature differences. And it will be bottled and sold on the 1st of May. But I'm not sure how much they are still invested in the international market. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.